Last year, I reviewed the Asus TUF Dash 2021 and it was the worst gaming laptop I've ever seen. It has a 4-core CPU, which was the worst CPU on the gaming laptops, and low wattage GPU and some other awful things. But here we are now with 2022 model, and I think I like it a lot more. Let's review. Asus did a great job with this laptop and the new Intel 12th Gen CPU. This laptop right here has Intel 12th Gen 1265OH CPU and RTX 3050 Ti and 60 GB of DDR5 memory, and it's one of the best gaming laptops I've ever reviewed. Let's start with the body. The whole machine made out of plastic body, but the combination of white and black design here is very beautiful, it's pretty. It is one of the prettiest laptops I've ever seen. I really like the design here. There is a X indicator here, X-like indicator here for battery, storage, and some other things. The keyboard is full-size keyboard. I like full-size keyboards with numpads and another interkey. There is no fingerprint scanner or IR camera, which is a bummer. And there is 4 especially Asus keys above the keyboard for volume button, mute microphone, and Armor Create software, which you can edit and modify on the Asus Armor Create app. Also, this keyboard has only white backlight. I don't know about the other models or they have a single zone RGB or not, but our model here has a white keyboard, white backlight keyboard, and there is no RGB. Trackpad is nice, it's glass trackpad. I like working with this trackpad. It is nice, it is precise, and I think it's one of the best trackpads in this price range. The price is between $1,000 to $1,700 based on the spec you get. It is one of the well-priced 2022 laptops. I like the pricing here, especially with this performance on this laptop. The ports are really fine here. There is 2 Type-C on the left, and one of them is Thunderbolt 4. There is one USB Type-A, one high-res audio headphone jack, which is nice for content creation and gaming, and there is HDMI 2.0, which I like it more if it was HDMI 2.1. As you can see, we have HDMI 2.1 monitor here, and we can't use 4K 120 Hz on this monitor from this machine because it doesn't have HDMI 2.1, and we can only use 4K 60 Hz on this monitor from this machine. There is a power plug here, and it has a 180 watt charger. I prefer 200 watts power, but 180 is good enough for this CPU and this GPU. On the right side, we have one more USB Type-A port, and there is no other ports, except this Kensington light on the right. This laptop has a 50.6-inch display. It has a 144 Hz refresh rate with up to 300 nits brightness, which is nice, but the downside is this screen has low color accuracy. It has 65% sRGB and under 50% Adobe RGB, which makes this display worse than any other display for content creation. If you want to content create with this laptop, you should get a monitor. The performances here is really good. It meets my expectations and a lot more. I had one of the best performance results on my entire review lineup here with this machine. It's called FX517 ZE with Intel i7 1265OH CPU and RTX 3050 Ti with 16 GB of RAM, as I said, and it has 512 GB storage, SSD storage, and it's only capped at PCIe Gen 3, but there is external SSD slot for you that can support PCIe Gen 4, and you can upgrade your laptop with with PCIe Gen 4 SSD, which is nice. I had one of my best results here. I get, I think, the best 3050 Ti performance here with 100 FPS on Apex Legends, almost 80 frames per second on Halo Infinite, and on average 250 on Valorant, which makes this laptop one of the best performing laptops ever, and the CPU is one of the best performing CPUs ever. And also, my render time in Adobe Premiere was one of the best results ever on 3050 Ti. I had 1 minute and 45 seconds for render time on one of my projects on Premiere Pro, which was nice. I think it was one of the best results, or the best results on 3050 Ti laptop. I think Asus made a good laptop and made a good job with this laptop, Asus TUF Dash F15 2022. It is one of the best gaming laptops in this price range. I think if you want a better battery life than 12700H, this is one of the best laptops you can buy, because it can perform better and get 30% more battery life than 12700H, but it can't compete with Ryzen CPUs in battery life, and there's no other thing. I think this is one of the best laptops I've ever reviewed, and I really like the performance here. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, leave a like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.